Good afternoon. I just started the recording. Hey, Kim.
Hi.
We're going to be in the chair for the whole class today. I'm going to head on back to my chair and we'll get started. So scooting to the front edge of your chair, just shift a bit side to side so you can really ground into the sit bones, feel that support underneath you. Maybe feel your feet here a little bit, press your feet up and down on the floor, and maybe rub the hands up and down the thighs. Bring your awareness here, right here to your body in this moment. And with shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, let's take 3 big cleansing breaths. So in through the nose, and then open the mouth and sigh it out. 2 more like that. In through the nose. Last one. In through the nose. And then lean forward and you're going to take, I'll turn so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to take gentle open fists and tap into my low back. So I'm going to hinge, tapping into my back, kind of the kidney region right next to the spine, the lumbar spine, the low back. Waking up some acupressure points back there. And then take your hands along your outer hips and start to slowly slap your way down the outside of your legs. And then bring the hands to the inside of the legs as you continue to slap on the way up. And we're just going to make several loops like that. Tapping on the way down, tapping on the way up. One more. Pause just for a breath or two. Notice all that tingling in your hands, that residual sensation in the legs, that energy that we're bringing to the surface, the righteous yang energy. Now we're going to take the right arm, and on the outside of the arm, I want you to start at the top of the shoulder. We're going to tap down the outside, flip the hand, tap up the inside. So again, yin and yang meridians here, up and down the arm. Making kind of a loop. One more time, up and down. And then we'll go to the other arm. So outside of the arm, we're going to tap down and inside up. About 3 more trips. 2 more. Last one. Now take those gentle fists again, and I'm not going to tap very hard because I've got the microphone here, but start with the sternum, tapping up and down the breastbone. And then open the hands so fingertips tap under the collarbones, all along the rib spaces, tapping, reestablishing the flow of energy through the meridians. And then take your fingertips to your scalp. We're going to tap all around the scalp. And then take your earlobes between your thumb and kind of the crook of your index finger. We'll massage and tug on the ears. And then pinching your way all around the entire ear, feeling all the crevices, tugging, pinching, massaging. And then start to shake both arms, and we'll alternate between the legs. So we're going to give the body a good shake. Big inhale through the nose, maybe some more sighing through the mouth. And then sit tall again, hands to the lap. Maybe the eyes are closed and just notice, has anything changed with this little bit of chi, this prana, this life force energy now flowing through the body again, coming to the surface. A little more warm up. Let's do the entire spine. So inhale, bring your arms up. We'll take a side bend to the right on the exhale. We'll flow here. So inhale, come up again. Exhale to the left side. See if you can keep both of your sit bones anchored, even though the side you're bending towards will be a little more heavily weighted. Make sure you're reaching down towards the chair with the other side. Stretching through the ribs. We'll do one more each side. Last one. Arms overhead. And then let's come halfway down, forearms to the thighs, push into the feet. Take a nice breath here. Long spine, like you have a board on your back. And then as you exhale, fold at the hips, fold forward, pushing strongly into the feet, and then swing your arms out and up. Hands home to heart. Now take your hands to your knees. I've cupped my kneecaps in the palms of my hands. I'm going to pull on my knees, let my belly come forward, elbows start to bend, heart comes forward, gaze goes up. Push your shoulders down, like you're trying to tuck your shoulder blades into your back pocket. We're in spinal extension now, so breathe into the heart space. And imagine your face is turned upright to the sunshine. Here in Ohio, it's out again today. It's been very rainy here, but today has brought us some relief. Now, as you exhale, let's take the opposite direction. We're going to round the back. This is called a cat back. Tuck the chin to the chest, round the back, reach those arms out long. Take a couple breaths here. Feel the breath up and down the spine. And let's flow with this one. Inhale will bring you into spinal extension. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Two more each way. One more each way. See if you can feel the sit bones underneath you. They really do look like the rungs of a rocking chair. So right now we're kind of rocking to the front, to the middle, to the back of those sit bones, and then sit tall again. Arms down to the sides, swing your arms out and up. Now we're going to twist. I want you to take a twist to the right. Let your arms float down as you twist. Find a place for your hands, some place where you can anchor. Sit tall on your inhale. Exhale, deepen this twist. Push your shoulders down away from your ears and reach up through the crown of the head. Look deeply over the right shoulder and see if you can just continue that gaze over the right shoulder by drawing your eyes as far as you can to the right, kind of working the peripheral vision. And on your next inhale, let's bring everything forward again, arms by the ears. We'll twist to the left, anchoring your hands, sitting tall on your inhale. Push the shoulders down as you exhale. Look over that left shoulder. And then really peek out of the left corner of your eyes using peripheral vision. Next inhale, return to center. Exhale, let's take a half fold. So forearms to thighs, push into the feet, fingertips touch lightly. Nice big inhale, way down to the tailbone, and then exhale, fold. Let the arms hang, let the head hang. Let's hold this for a couple of breaths, but keep pushing into the feet. Push so much into the feet that it feels like you're going to stand. You're lifting some weight off the sit bones. Take a deep breath. Feel this open up the back body. And then push strongly into the feet. Swing the arms out and up. And hands home to the heart. Now I want you to heel toe the knees open a little wider, not as wide as you could, but a little, probably about a 45-degree angle. Now I'm going to bring my arms out so my palms face each other. And it's like I'm holding something. I'm hinging forward at my hips, reaching towards my computer screen. And then I'm going to slide my hands along the inside of my thighs. I'm going to push my thighs into my arms and push the arms back into the thighs. Take an inhale and then exhale. Maybe you slide a little lower. Keep holding this isometric contraction. We'll hold this for a couple more breaths. One more inhale and exhale. Keep pushing into the feet. Swing the arms forward. Reach, reach, reach as you come right back up. Arms up by the ears and hands down to the sides. Now bring your feet a little closer together, still not hip distance apart. We're going to do that same movement and find that same shape. But this time, the purpose is to do a twist. So my arms are hanging along the inside of my thighs. I'm going to keep my left arm where it is. I'm going to reach up with the right arm. Now, if your shoulder doesn't like this, you can bring your arm out to the side. Look up towards the hand. And again, look out of the corner of the eye. Wiggle your finger so you can use your peripheral vision. And then let's come back down with that arm. Take the second side. So the right arm stays put, left arm reaches up. And look over your shoulder and maybe be curious about, is one side easier to twist and look than the other? Just be curious. And then exhale, bring that arm back down. Swing the arms forward, bring the arms up by the ears. And exhale the arms down to the sides. Now heel toe the feet so they're in line with the hips again. And make sure you are right at the edge of your seat. Extend the left leg out long. So my leg's out long, I'm on my heel, my toes are drawn up towards my shin. I'll roll my shoulders up, back, and down for my posture. Grab the seat of the chair, and then as you exhale, start to fold forward here. And you can swing your arms forward like we did before, like you have something in your hands. Push into that left foot. Now maybe the right hand comes down to the toes, pulls the toes back. Left arm can hang as you fold further. If folding further doesn't feel good, well, don't go that far then. Maybe you just rest your hand on your thigh. Nice stretch in the back of the right leg. 2 more breaths. Now push strongly into the left foot, swing your arms out and up. Bring your hands together above you and draw the hands in front of your heart in prayer, Anjali Mudra. Push your shoulders down, push firmly into the hands. The forearms are parallel with the floor. Inhale, sitting tall, lifting up out of the hips. Exhale, we're going to twist this, taking right elbow over here towards left knee. So it can be a little twist, or maybe a medium twist, or maybe a big twist, where you're stacking your elbows, stacking your hands. Push the top hand into the bottom, and then gaze goes over the left shoulder. Keep looking out of the corner of your eyes. Keep breathing. Now look down at the floor, push into that left foot, come back up, swing your arms out and up, and hands home to heart. Hinging at the hips, go down there and make a basket under your right thigh. We're going to lift that leg, leaning back, let your foot hang. We're going to shake a leg here, making some space in the knee. And now let the foot just hang and circle, rotating through the knee joint, encouraging the production of that lubricating liquid that's in the knee. Now go the other way. Stop the movement at the knee. Now let's move through the ankle and the toes. Slow circles. Range of motion through the feet. Reverse the direction. Now keep the foot flexed. Reach your right hand out here for your knee. Left hand comes to the seat of the chair. Sitting up nice and tall, pull the thigh towards you. Let's circle through the hip here. Range of motion through the hip joint. Go slow. Find the edge of your range. Go the other way. And then place that foot down. Inhale, swing your arms out and up. Leaning forward, let's come halfway down. Push into the feet. Pause here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, stay here or fold. Keep pushing into the feet. Swing the arms out and up. And hands home to heart. Left leg, come out onto your heel. Make sure the right knee's over the right ankle. And then roll the shoulders up, back, and down, opening up through the front chest. Lightly hold on to the seat of the chair. Inhale, feel like you're lifting yourself up out of your hips. And then exhale, your heart's going to lead the way forward and down. Push into that right foot. You can swing your arms forward here like you've got something to hand to me. And then exhale, maybe you fold a little deeper. Maybe the left fingers reach for the left toes. Right arm can just hang. Breathe. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Are you pushing into the right foot here? Now reach as you come forward and up, arms overhead. Hands come together, Anjali Mudra, hands home to heart. Push the hands together. Feel that contraction of the muscles. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, lengthening through the spine. Inhale again, lifting up out of the hip sockets. Exhale, come into your twist. Left elbow comes over towards the right knee as you fold. You decide how deep you take this, but look out of the right corner of your eyes, wherever you're at. Twist as much as you can and then take the gaze even further. Now look down at the floor, push into the right foot, unwind. Swing the arms out and up. Now we're going to lace the hands underneath, hip hinging, lace the hands underneath the left thigh. Lean back, foot gets heavy. Shake a leg, make space in the knee. And let's circle in that space we just made. Reverse the direction. Pause the movement in the knee now, flex the foot, and slowly and deliberately make circles through the ankle, letting the toes help out, the bones of the foot go the other way, reverse the direction. Now flexing the toes towards the shin, reach out for the knee with the left hand. Sitting tall as you pull that knee up, right hand can come to the seat of the chair, slow range of motion in the hip joint. And let's reverse the direction. And then place that foot down. Let's do a half a sun salute. Inhale up, exhale halfway down, forearms to the thighs, fingertips touch lightly. Let's just pause here for several breaths. Take a little scan. Notice what's different. My palms are a little tingly. We've been using the hands quite a bit. Maybe the warmth of the toes and the fingers has improved since we started to move. Mine has. My fingers were cold when we started. Now push strongly into the feet, swing the arms out and up, and hands home to heart. I'd like you to scoot back in your chair and then scoot over to the left. My right thigh is on the chair. My left leg, my left glute is not on the chair. I'm going to grab the seat of the chair with both of my hands, and then I'm going to take this left leg and extend it out about 45 degrees. I'm drawing the toes up towards the shin. I'm going to sit tall on my inhale, lifting up out of my hip joint. And then as I exhale, I'm just going to fold over that thigh. Arms can hang. Head can hang. The right side of your torso supported on the right thigh. Breathe into the back. Release the work of the neck. Let the head hang here. Now push strongly into the right foot. Swing your arms out and up. Hands come together overhead. Hands home to heart. Now I'm going to hang on to the chair again. I'm going to take my left leg and internally rotate the leg. So the big toe edge of my foot just came down. I'm going to slide that leg out to the left. So my leg's coming right out from the hip. I'm going to roll across the sole of my foot. So the sole of my foot's flat. My leg looks like a little hockey stick here, my foot and leg. If that doesn't work for you, you can come up onto your heel and draw the toes towards the shin. You decide. Now I'm going to bring my arms overhead. I want to take this left hand down to the thigh. The palm is up, so you can slide that hand. Reach up on your inhale with the right hand. As you exhale, let's fold over to the left. Take your gaze under the right arm and lean back a little bit here. So you're really kind of straightening your torso and just isolating a lateral flexed movement. Breathe into those right ribs. This is called Parigasana, gate latch pose. You look like the latch on a gate. 2 more breaths. Next inhale, come up, bring your arms up by your ears. I want you to take the right hand to the seat of the chair. Reach up with the left as far as you can, and then let's fold the other way, reaching over to the right. So the entire left side of the body is getting a nice stretch because the fingers are reaching one way and the foot's reaching the other. Deep breath. Notice where you feel it. 2 more breaths. And then both arms come up, hands come together, hands home to heart. I'm going to take this left hand, reach down there behind my knee, bend my knee, pull that foot forward. Let's shift to the other side. Going to the other side of the seat. Now my left thigh is on the chair. I'm going to hang on to the chair with my hands. Reach out with, my right foot, about 45 degrees. Toes come towards the shin. Swing your arms out and up. And this time, let's reach again, like you have something in your hands. You're going to fold forward here, draping your belly, draping your ribs over your thighs. Push into that left foot. Let your arms hang. Release the work of the head and neck. Let the head hang. Take a deep inhale and just notice where you feel it. Now push strongly into the left foot. Swing the arms out and up. And then hands return to the seat of the chair. Internally rotating this right leg, big toe edges on the floor. Swing that leg out in an arc. And you could stop someplace other than directly out from the hip if that works better for you. I'm going from the big toe edge, rolling to the little toe edge, so my foot's flat. You can also come to your heel. We're going to reach up with both arms. Take this right hand, the palm is facing up, laying that on your right thigh. Left arm, reach as high as you can. Feel the sit bone. Let's reach from there. That's your big inhale. As you exhale, we're going to fold over to the right, taking the gaze under the left arm towards the ceiling here, but I'm going to pretend I'm outside. I'm going to picture that sky. It's pretty. Inhaling into the ribs. Exhale, maybe a little deeper into the fold. Now inhale, both arms up by the ears, back to a neutral spine, taking the left arm to the chair. Right arm's going to reach as high as it can. Then we're going to fold over to the left. Get as long as you can on the right side body. Take your gaze under your right arm. Breathe. Now push into the floor with the left foot. Swing both arms out and up. Bring the hands together, hands home to heart. We're going to take that right hand behind the right knee, help that knee bend, and come forward again. Now come to the front edge of the chair, kind of like we started. And we'll do a sun salutation before we finish. As you inhale, reach up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, halfway down, Ardha Uttanasana. Next exhale, fold all the way, Uttanasana. Push into the feet, swing the arms out and up. And then twist gently to the right, exhale. Arms up by the ears as you inhale. Twist gently to the left. Exhale. Inhale up. Let's take a side bend to the right. Nice flowy side bend, up and over. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale up. I want you to lift your right knee, reach down there, grab it, sit tall, squeeze that thigh as close as you can to your belly, then release, swing your arms out and up. As you exhale, grab the left shin, pull that thigh up, release down, inhale up. Take your hands behind you and find some place on the chair where you can anchor your hands. You could even be on the seat of the chair. Elbows are bent. We're going to take a nice back bend. So belly comes forward, chest comes forward, gaze goes up. Keep a bend in the elbows so you can draw the elbows towards each other like wings. Feel that opening in the chest, this heart opener. 2 more breaths. Then release your arms to the sides. Inhale up. Exhale, hands home to heart. Scooting back in the chair, finding a bit more support. Rolling the shoulders up, back and down. And place the hands palms down or palms up. You decide what feels best. Remembering that there are places in the palms of the hands where we can receive energy. So if you're feeling like you're ready to take on some more today, the palms can face up. But sometimes we're just kind of full to the brim and you can flip the palms down. You decide. Notice the breath slowing. Maybe a sense of the beating heart also slowing. We've taken our body through movement and return to stillness. Remembering that we need both. We need the movement, but we also need the rest. Yin energy is resting. Yang energy is movement. Can you value both? Take about 3 more breaths here. And then what part of your body does your mind go to first when I ask you that question? Wherever that is, start your movement there. And then let the movement expand. Don't even think about it. Just start moving, finding your way back to that yang energy, the yang energy of movement, of action. We'll reach up one more time together. Grab some sunshine. Let's grab a sunbeam and pull it home to the heart. Feel that golden light flooding the heart space. May you have peaceful thoughts, peaceful words, a peaceful heart, and a peaceful world. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Thanks so much, Cindy.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone.
You too.
Have a great afternoon.
You
Thank you.
too.